Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee. Welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. I had the privilege of being able to join this YouTube hop with a bunch of other awesome crafty ladies who get together each month and show you how to use a different tool in your stash. And for the month of May, it is dies. So, I pulled out a few different dies that I thought could work, and I really started with this inspiration from this jar. It's a new die that I got on Temu. It actually has two other pieces that goes with it, but it has the big jar and the little jar, and so I was like, what could I do? And I mean, you could do lots of things with just this jar die. You know, you could do an outdoor layout, nighttime camping, put little fireflies in the jar. You could take and make it a lemonade. You know, you could make it look like it had liquid in it, and put a straw and make a big lemonade mason jar. You could take and do all kinds of things with this. You could even use it on a kid's page. You could cut little circles and make it look like marbles in a jar for them playing games or something. But I want to use it for canning. So that's what I'm going to do. I took and, this is, I'll show you the pictures I'm going to use. These, I'm sorry I say all the time. I realized that when I watched my videos back last night, and I was like, well, it's just who I am, I guess. So sorry for being me. I went up to my best friend Steph's house and helped her can green beans this past summer, and we had a blast. It is a lot of hard work. Anyone who cans knows this. But this is her packing the jars and us washing them, because you have to wash them a million times to get all the little dirt and stuff out before you can them. And this is us showing off what we did. It was just a small portion of what we did. We did a lot. In the middle of the day, the power went out, so we were just up there popping green beans, you know, and it's a whole process to get it through the whole thing. So it was very time consuming, but we was able to hang out and chit chat and, you know, all the fun stuff girls do. So I enjoyed myself. So I wanted to scrap these pictures. I actually have a few more pictures, so I may end up making a second page to this, or I don't know. I would say use flip flaps, but I probably won't. I'll probably just make a second page to finish it out. Okay, so sorry, back on topic. I'm gonna use this mason jar die, and I also got this on Temu because I had saw a awesome card made with it that I absolutely love. They did it in rainbow colors, and I want to try to recreate it at some point. I haven't yet. But I pulled this out and cut it in green because I thought I could work it in to my page. Just to use it a different way. Not so much as how it looks like little rainbows, or, I mean, it could be multiple things. You could use it as waves on a beach page. You know, you could use it as a fancy border. There's lots of different ways that you could use it. And I like to buy dies that I know that I can get multi-purpose use out of, and not just, you know, for one little specific thing. I also got this card front heart die. All of these came from Temu. That I love. But it's a big rabbit hole to go down, because it's like they will message you 20 times a day and say you got a new coupon, so it's hard to resist. But I got this heart die on here, and I cut it out in the green, what I think of as John Deere green. And I am going to use some of the negatives from it, but I'm also going to use this as a stencil to stencil on my page. So I got 2 uses out of this as the negative and the stencil, and using this in a different way than, you know, what it could be. I think I'm going to use it as grass or to make it look like hills, and then using my jar, which could be used lots of different ways. So even though I'm only using 3 dies on this page, I think that's great that you could get multiple uses, and you could use it for so many other layouts. You know, it's not a one-trick pony. So, I guess let's just get into it. I am using paper from, this is just a plain cardstock. This one is from the Close to My Heart Backyard Bliss. It's hard to show up on camera, but it has chicken wire. It looks like chicken wire in the background. This is from the Simple Stories Homegrown collection that I got at Tuesday. I think, the main kit from Peachy Cheat, and then I went to Tuesday morning, and they had some other embellishment stickers and all that went with the collection. So I grabbed it up. I love it. I'm a country girl, but it has been hard to figure out how to use it, to be honest, because I am not a brights fan of just like primary colors. It's very hard for me to use them. I'm more of, you know, the teals and limes and lemon and, you know, the off colors of the rainbow. I have gnats flying around in here, y'all, so I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why. It's just that time of year, I guess. All the creepy crawlies are coming in, like the stink bugs and the little orange ladybugs, and it's driving me crazy. But anywho, I went through and showed, like I have in previous layouts, how I make a little small pencil mark around the outline of how I had everything, because I kind of worked on it a little bit beforehand. And that way I would know where to stencil at so that it actually shows up. And I am just using the Distress Oxide Mowed Lawn and this brush. I got this set of blending brushes. I think I got like 10 or 12 in the pack for like $6 on Temu, and they are excellent. So that's just a FYI. I'm wondering if I have my paper upside down from what I had it. I think it's supposed to be this way. I did rough up the edges with my distress tool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes this way, I think. I had this over here. Okay, yeah. It's going to go this direction. Sorry, y'all. I would lose my brain if it wasn't attached. So I'm just going to lightly blend on here just to give it a little bit of color. I did not even re-ink. This is ink that's been on this brush for a while. I didn't want it to be like boom in your face. I just kind of wanted it to be more subtle, so and I got some hearts. Okay, I think I will just tap it a little bit. Let's see, my line is right here, so I'll do this just a little bit. And it's a great way to rethink like your card front stencils and stuff, because you can get multiple uses out of them, because you could use them as a stencil. And then my mind was blown the other day. I was watching a YouTube video. I want to say it was by Janet Fritz, maybe. And she used a other stencil. She took like just like this regular stencil you have, and she went over her stenciling with a baby wipe, and then it rubbed on the little pattern, and that just blew my mind, y'all, because I would have never thought of that in a million years. I wouldn't have thought of it myself, but maybe I'll do that real quick. And I don't have a baby wipe. Well, I do. I just don't know where they are. Like everything else. Hence the name Creative Chaos, because it is a chaos when I am creating. Like, I am crazy. Like, I just throw stuff everywhere. Okay. I don't know if it's going to show up. Let's see. Let's just lay it straight on there. It's got too much space between the thickness of that and the stencil. But you can see it a little bit. But I did it on something else the other day, a project I was working on, and I liked the way it turned out. It was, it almost looked like pattern paper, but I just inked all over it, and then I went through with the baby wipe and did that. I think that needs a little bit more water to actually get through and do well. Okay. Sorry, squirrel. Let me ink just a little bit more down here. I think most of that's going to be covered up with my embellishments. Okay. So, I used it as a stencil. I got a few little hearts here and there. Okay. So, pretty much I'm just going to work on putting my paper down. I hope y'all are going to have a beautiful day today. It has been raining outside, and I think we are supposed to get bad storms tonight, which is never fun. Okay. I'm trying to line up a little bit where I had all of my marks. I think I got it backwards. Okay, we're just going with the flow at this point because it's already down and I've already stenciled and I ain't changing it. So, improvise, improvise, improvise. Okay, my pictures. Let me get them down, and then we can work on adding the embellishments and stuff. And I'll show y'all what else I got to add, because I did dig through my swap stash to pull some stuff out to use. I hope you go and check out all the other ladies participating in Tool Time Tuesday. I can't wait to go watch and see what they do and how they use their tools. I want a little bit of a border. Oh my gosh. I was just trying to put that picture on sideways. I was thinking, I'm pretty sure I cut those pictures the exact same size. So, well, I plan on putting this one on top and this one on, and the other one on bottom, but improvise once again. We're changing it up. Okay. And then this I want to put up here. I got this piece of paper that I used. I wanted to kind of put up there to add some more of the green in. And this is just out of that homegrown paper pad on Peachy Cheap. They come in 6x8, which is a size I never did buy before. But now I've had fun using it up because it's easy to use as photo mats or, you know, whatever. Just match your stuff. You can actually just use a 6x8 piece of paper on your page and it looks great. I mean, this is a 6x8 piece that came straight out of the pad. This is one that I've cut up. And then this is some more pieces that I cut off of it because I actually cut this out of it. This is the back. This was on the front, but I wanted to be able to use this truck, so this is just another way to add in some more of that color and kind of tie it together. I was just going to tuck these on the edge. Just to add a little something extra. Okay, so here's so far. Okay, so I cut out my jars, and I lost that piece, so it is what it is. I ain't cutting another one just for that little piece. But anyways, to kind of give it a look, I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but to give it a look that's kind of like glass, I just took my tumbled glass Distress Oxide, and I will show y'all with this little jar. I did cut a little jar out and then I didn't use it. But pretty much I just did this. I hit my pad on there and then I took my water, barely sprayed, and then I took my finger and went like this so that it wasn't like any harsh lines or anything, and then I just pretty much dipped my paper in it and pulled it up, and then I took and just dabbed it off. So it's almost like you wipe it all off, which, you know, glass is clear and you don't want to, but it gives it that look. I don't know if it's going to show up, but it looks like glass. So then whenever you add it back in, I just took washi tape and taped my back on. And but then you have a little glass jar. Okay, so back to what we were doing. I also have this that I got in a swap, and it doesn't have a name on it. Y'all sign y'all's work. Like, these are little masterpieces. They deserve to be signed so you can be recognized. But this, I'm pretty sure it came off of Donna Clarks' swap group on Facebook. I can link it below. But I thought it was really cute, even though it has other vegetables in it, not really green beans. I wanted to try to use it. And I have this garden sticker that I want to try to use as the title. I don't know if it's going to work out yet or not. But it came off of a sticker sheet, and I don't know which collection it went to because I usually tear stuff apart. But I only have a few stickers left on that sheet, and I'm trying to use it up. This is just a zip strip that came out of the Backyard Bliss collection. I was so excited when Close to My Heart came out with the garden collection, but then I was so disappointed because the colors were so dull and they don't really match any of my garden pictures. But it is what it is. I did buy it anyways. I was hoping for great things when I got it, but it was a little bit dull. So I have a lot of it left. I haven't used it a lot, so I really want to work on using up my stuff. Okay, so I am going to use this. I think I'm going to let it run off the page a little bit. See, I do have it backwards because it messed up my whole design. I should have my free space here at the bottom. Do I dare try to tear it up and move it? Okay. Big disaster, y'all. Big disaster. But we're going to salvage it because we all mess up sometimes, right? Okay. Oh, wow. That came up pretty good, huh? I'm amazed at myself, y'all. Okay. I'm just going to move this up so that I still have some space down here at the bottom to work. Well, that's the only part that... Oh, poop. Okay. Well, we will just leave the strip down here. It's going to stay. New design. Okay. Like I said, okay. I want to run this off the page and use this as kind of like, to make it look like heels for the truck to rest on. Because I like that. So, what are y'all's favorite dyes to use? Like, do y'all go back to just like the basics a lot, or do you like finding different ways to use some of your more themed or special dyes? Because I'm going to have fun this summer using up that jar. Like, I love mason jars anyways, but to know that I can do so much with it. I mean, you could even make it a fish bowl. You know, put a little fishy in it and make it look like some water and swimming around. You can make it a jar of tea and add some brown liquid in it to make tea. I mean, it could go in so many directions. I feel like it's a very versatile dye. And it's really big. Like, for it to be coming off of Temu, and I probably paid like $1 or something for it. It also has this part that comes in it that says homemade with love. That I guess could be like a label for it. And I think it has like a strawberry. So that's the strawberry I cut out one of my other layouts. But it has a strawberry so that you could make it like a strawberry jam jar. Okay. Now, I wanted to put these in there, but I'm going to make one of them run off the page. Like, I don't have to have the full picture showing. I feel like you get the idea. Well, maybe I'll just tear this tape off. I put it on here to hold it together and make it stronger, but nope, I ain't going to do it. It's going to take too much time. I'm just going to use liquid glue. I stayed up really late last night to film the video that I thought was this one to go up for today, and then about 3 a.m. when I was finishing it up and finally got it uploaded and edited and all that stuff, I realized, oh crap, y'all, I did the wrong video. Like, so that video that I filmed last night will post for tomorrow. So this one is being filmed right now, and it's going to go up as soon as I'm done. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I am going to put some foam tape on this one to pop it up a little bit. I do like me some dimension in my pages. When I go to the Dollar Tree, I usually buy about 8 or 10 rows of the foam tape. And at one point they were all sold out, and it was horrible. I was out of foam tape. I'm like, dude, I gotta have foam tape. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but he went on the hunt for me because I went to like 4 or 5 different stores trying to get some. Okay, I'm just gonna trim all this off the end. Okay. Okay, now that's where that leaves us. Okay, so then I'm just going to layer in. I do want to use some of these hearts maybe to just kind of give it a little something extra. And this is just the negatives from the die. The part you would normally throw away. I'm going to put this down here. I want to put this and this. Okay. I think I'll pop that up too. Okay. I like it. Okay. And then I got the truck over here rolling through the hills. Oh, I did mess up my paper right there. Let's see. I'll get a few more of these hearts maybe and use them over here. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let me glue these down. Oh, Simba. Simba's meowing. He's been on a meow fest for like 2 weeks. Don't know why. He's been fixed, so it's not like he's trying to get a girlfriend, but like I'm like, dude, the moon or something, because he is driving me bonkers. He's only indoors. He can't go out because he don't have claws. He was declawed when we got him. We rescued him. And we've had him for 5 years, and he has never, like, meowed nonstop to go outside. He just goes from door to door meowing. Oh, so I don't know. Okay. I want to use this maybe here. And then I'll probably write in some journaling maybe here or down here. I'm not positive yet, but I will show some close-ups when I'm finished. And I just want to say thank y'all for joining me today. And go check out all the other ladies in the box below that is also doing Tool Time Tuesday. Until next time, bye y'all.